Hi rockers, welcome back to our music debate. Many of you heard the popular new song Closer by Chainsmokers and Halsey, but how many of you have actually taken the time to analyze the lyrics? Tonight, I have with me a few people who've paid attention to the deeper meanings. So as catchy as this is, Cody and Randy, what did you find in the words in your research?
Well, there's actually a lot of things that you don't pick up on because the beat is so catchy. So like as soon as the song starts off, it starts off sounding kind of nice, but at the same time, he's getting into the point where he talks about how he drinks too much. Like,
right.
I drink too much and that's an issue. Like, yeah, it probably is.
But it's so catchy that you kind of ignore
He
it.
also mentions I drank too much, like when I met you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like referring to a deeper meaning.
So is...
Not in a good way, in
Yeah.
a negative.
No, it's like, I met you and now you just make me want to drink all the time and now it's an issue, so I should probably stop, but I don't know how. It's more like, I think, a cry for help, like, hey,
Yeah, I would say
someone make
so.
me stop drinking.
And it's not a sad song by any means. This
No.
could have
No,
been
it's
the
very
summer
upbeat,
song.
like-
Yeah, definitely.
I also think he mentions in the backseat of your Rover, which I know you can't afford. So it's like, why are you taking a hit like that?
Yeah.
It just seems weird to have the lyrics like that.
Well, they never said what kind of Rover. It could be a Range Rover or it could be a Land Rover. Land
guess
Rovers are
that's
a lot
true.
cheaper than a Range Rover, as far as I'm concerned. So maybe it was either they're really broke and can't afford a Land Rover, or they went like gung-ho, bought a Range Rover, and for some reason thought that was a good idea.
Yeah.
It just
So-
still seems weird to have that as lyrics.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
I feel like
if you think about it, like in the song, they say it to each other. So apparently they both bought Range Rovers that they can't afford,
I guess so.
and now they're sleeping in mattresses
That they can't afford either because they stole it. But
And
it's,
he just had to happen to put that he was doing stuff in the back with her, which I thought like, wow, you're a cool guy. Like,
I
bringing that
assume
up.
they're sleeping back there because they moved to the city in a broke down car, so it doesn't seem like, oh, we moved to the city in a house or an apartment. Like,
Oh,
we
okay.
moved here in a car that broke down and there's a mattress in it that I stole, so we might as well just sleep back there.
Got it.
but it's weird because you hear, like you listen to these lyrics and you know them, but you don't really think about it because the beat's so catchy.
Absolutely. And I actually found online someone who also analyzed the words. Kylie Brakeman was her name, and she tweeted multiple blips with her thoughts. And I'm reading this from Tweets, and it says, the song lyrics tell your friends it was nice to see them. I hope I never see them again, those lyrics. And her response was, this is harsh, man. These people will be at your wedding. Chill. Bad responses.
I mean, that's first lines of the song, I believe.
Yeah, that's pretty harsh.
Like, I might not be the biggest fan of my friends' friends, but I'm not gonna be like, hey, yeah, they were cool, but
I hope I never see them again.
keep them away from me, please.
You would
Yeah.
hope to make some friends in that
Yeah.
relationship.
At least
like-
be nice to them.
I would assume that these two are like in the dating sort of circumstance to where they are gonna see each other's friends fairly often unless they're the couple that like sucks and just sits at home all the time.
Yeah.
And that's no fun. Or in their case, in the back of the car that's broke down with a mattress in it.
Right.
So I can't imagine they'd have cable or anything, so they can't like Netflix and chill. They're just like watch traffic
It's a
and
bummer.
chill.
They don't have a
Yeah.
lot to do there. And the song lyric talks about being in the backseat of the Rover, like we had mentioned. And then one line later, it says the mattress that you stole. Kylie would like to know, how did you fit the mattress in the backseat?
That's a good question. I don't know how.
Maybe Range Rover, since they are a little on the pricier side, they have those seats that like fold down into the floor.
I feel like
and-
some of it's bending out of like the window.
Maybe the
I mean-
mattress is just hanging out of the car.
Well, it depends on what size
Take a
mattress it
risk.
is. Is it just like a single mattress? Is it a twin mattress? I mean, I assume it's not a queen mattress.
And then we get into the
Or-
talk of how are we fitting these two people on one single crappy mattress.
I mean, they also mentioned how they stole the mattress from
So-
back in Boulder, so that could be the
so,
college.
Depending
which
on where
would
they
mean,
are
like-
now, they moved to the city. It depends on what city, but they brought that mattress from Boulder, which I assume is Colorado.
Yeah,
It's gonna
so
be
maybe it's the
stinky.
university. So
Yes.
it's like the twin extra large mattress.
They stole it straight from the dorms, is my bet. Like, hey, but it's her roommates. Like, she didn't take her mattress from the dorm. She's like, hey, roommate,
Yeah.
I suck.
They're
I'm
both
gonna
not
take
the
this.
best people. I guess that's what we're
No.
finding out.
Yeah,
It's
so I mean, that's my deal with the mattress. I'm gonna assume that it's a single or a twin that's in there, and the seats are folded.
True, okay.
Let's hope so. Otherwise,
I'd like to come with the conclusion that this doesn't make any sense. It's not
Yes.
giving us a lot of material to work with,
No, not really.
but it's catchy.
It's
is
very
very
catchy,
catchy.
and I'd hate to be like in their subconscious, like trying to figure out where they came up with these lyrics.
yeah, I
Yeah.
would like to know what they were thinking while writing these lyrics, and they were like, "Oh, this sounds great.
So-
I'm gonna take a hit at you."
If it's completely
And say-
literal or any of it
Yeah,
might be.
because they're like, oh, I'm gonna throw this real catchy song at you that's pretty upbeat and happy with these really sad, messed up lyrics.
Yeah.
Because
Maybe they were like, if we have a happy beat, you won't notice it.
maybe they're like, oh, I feel for you, dude. Like, you're just kind of going along with it. Or
It's
maybe you just don't even realize what they're saying at all.
Maybe it's his cry for help, like Kylie said, and they covered it over with the music.
Maybe from all that chain smoking. Well, guys, next time you hear a catchy song, be sure to take the time to listen to the lyrics closely. You might find some interesting gems hiding in them. And after this commercial break, we have Jasmine Crespo with Check This Out.